Hello guys, this is Steve again from Pyeongchon, and this is my post blog for the second project of Bridge, C2 Day 2 Week 4. If you guys remember, for this particular project, what the students needed to do was that they needed to show the effects of gene doping on sports, and the way that they did this was either through a news show or through a talk show. What my particular kids did is that they made a news report about the effects of gene doping on baseball about 1 year later. For what worked well in this project, the students did a pretty good job with this project, and what I think worked well was assigning them roles at the very beginning and making them decide who they will be in the show. So what they decided to do is that one person was a news anchor, one person was a reporter, one person was a athlete or a baseball player that had undergone gene doping, and the last person was a fan. So when they knew their roles, it helped them a lot understanding what they needed to be writing about. Another thing that worked well was having a limit for what they needed to say. So my limit was that each person had to have about 10 sentences, and each sentence needed to be about 5 words long. So this definitely helped with their output, so that their video was a lot longer than it would have been if I hadn't done that. As far as the apps and props, I think the students enjoyed using some of the props that I had brought in. They were a little shy at first, obviously, with middle school students, but after I encouraged them to use it and told them that it would be really funny, they were more into it. So they used the baseball bat. One student also stuffed socks and shirts into his shirt, so when he was recording as a baseball player, he looked a lot bigger, and it was pretty funny to look at. For the apps, the students enjoyed using the a thumb cut app. And what I had them do is I didn't let them use any apps or any props until they finished their script. But when they did get to the thumb cut app, they did a pretty good job with it. What they did is they put the boy's face on Mark McGuire's body, his head on top of his body. So during the news report, they showed him this is how big he is now, and they thought it was really funny, and they really enjoyed using that app. So I think I'll definitely use that one again. The FX Guru app, it looks really good with the breaking news segment, and I really like using it. The one problem I've been having though is it's really glitchy when they show it on the TV. A lot of times when they show it through the TV, 45 seconds into it or a minute into it, it goes and it's really frustrating. So I had to restart their presentation a couple times, and so I lost valuable time because of that application. So it's really hit or miss every day. Things that didn't quite work out well is I think I might have expected a little bit too much from these particular students. I really expected them to have much longer sentences and more complicated sentences, but they were very, very simple. And I think I should have done a better job with this next part. What I wish I would have done is that I wish I would have given them more expressions to use during their project, or made more media cards that would help them generate ideas as to what they wanted to talk about in their presentation. Because a lot of times, especially with it's a Bridge middle school class, their vocabulary and their grammar is just not the greatest. So it takes them really long time to just make 1 or 2 sentences. Even though I was sitting right next to them and helping them, it still took them a really long time to write a very basic answer to a question. Yeah, so I wish I would have made some media cards or more expression sheets that they could have used. It's always a struggle to decide, should I just write it for them, or should I let them struggle for another 15 minutes trying to write? So it's always a difficult balance. And I'm still, after 4 years, I'm still trying to figure out the best way to handle when the students just don't write anything. But I think the best thing is just to be patient with them, and they'll open up more. So yeah, that was my project. I hope it was helpful, my advice. If not, I apologize again. and I will see you guys next week. Bye.